Grizzly Food Adventurer!
I'm really not looking forward to it.
So that's what you're eating today?
Yay!
You're eating canned mutton.
Canned mutton. Oh, let's check the ingredients. Oh, I can't because you pulled them off.
Well, I didn't do that on purpose. There was a whole situation where there was
mutton.
goopy slime everywhere.
Goopy slime. Perfect. Mutton, 97%. Salt, vegetable gums. Blank by blank, mineral blank, and preservative. It is halal for our Muslim friends. It's very Australian.
Yeah.
Green and gold with the sheep on it. Beautiful. What is that? It looks like phonetic Arabic. Translated into English letters.
I don't know.
Wow. Yes. Tuck in.
Let's see Chris figure out how to use a can opener.
I know how to use a can opener. It is rusted shut because we buy food in cans.
With pull rings.
With pull rings. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's a delicate bouquet.
You got the smell already?
Yeah.
Let's get right in there.
It's delicate. It's fruity, but not too fruity. Light and playful. Almost flirty. And that... nearly last. 1, 2. Jack buckle my shoe. Off we... Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, I can smell that from here. That smells like cat food.
Yeah. Yeah, it does. These are the eyes of a man who looked over the abyss and blinked. Oh, no.
No?
Oh, man. Oh, look at that. See, I reckon it's going to taste like Spam. And I really hope it so. Wow. Where to begin? Where to begin? Right. Let's start at the top. It looks gross. The colour is gross. The texture is gross. And the flavour is gross. But, being a technical review, that is a colour of raw meat to me. Which is gross. It's left an oily feeling in my mouth. Like very... I can't even think. Like, it's just oily and bad mouthfeel. All through my mouth. The smell is mild of just meat. Like, a meat smell like you pull out a bit of meat from the fridge and you're about to cook it. That's what it smells like. And the texture's disgusting. It's dead set. Look, I just dented it with my spoon. It's not moving back into position. That's filthy. It's just the blurst. Ugh, I'm gonna have another mouthful, don't I?
Yep, yeah, you do. You're the food adventurer.
This one's got some jelly with it. It is so terrible. Like, the problem is I've not eaten mutton by itself. So I can't judge if this is a good mutton product or a bad mutton product. From an everything point of view, it is a bad product. This... Oh, look, and there's a white chunk. I don't... Like... I just don't... Look. Oh, yeah, let's build a buttress of meat. Yeah. A buttress of meat. This is so awful. And I'm worried because I know I'm going to keep describing it and I'm going to have to keep eating little bits of it and I'll look down, the can will be empty and I'll just feel revolting. And it's all squidgy. Like, I assume you meant to heat this up, but I can't envision that being much nicer. This is really bland. Like, you know what the S in spam stands for? Spiced. This needs spice. This needs anything to make it just not meat and jelly.
It's worse than Spam.
Spam's at least palatable. Like, it's kind of got a weird, disgusting texture as well, and it does come out as a solid rectangular prism of meat, but it's got a flavour and various textures throughout the extruded slab of meat. This is one continuous flavour with no high point. It is also a continuous texture, the only difference being slightly wetter when it comes to the vegetable jelly, or the vegetable whatever. Without any pressure exerted, it changes shape. And it retains the shape it gets pushed into. Like, not unlike Play-Doh. It is meaty Play-Doh. It is meat dough.
Are you enjoying it?
No. I don't want it anymore. Yeah, like, what did you say? On toast. Let's give it a crack on toast. 70s plate. Check. Pop toast. Let's do this. Butter. Wait for the million YouTube comments about buttering my toast incorrectly, or I'm somehow a racist for doing it this way. Alrighty. Oh, look at that. It's white and gritty. I can't wait for it to be inside me. And the noise.
It
Wonderful.
looked like a scoop of meat ice cream.
Yuck, yes. Like, you know how people have pate on toast for, and they're all fancy? This is not that.
Better or worse?
It is. Amazingly. So the toasted bread has given the thing without any texture a lovely crunchy texture. The addition of butter has directed the greasy, gross non-flavour and actually enhanced it. So now instead of being flavourless grease feeling in my mouth, it's buttery grease feeling, which is a lot better. Just from taking it out of the can, all this is just slime, but then there's little islands of actual solid meat. So if it wasn't all slime, if there was actually more chunks of meat in it, it would actually be nice, because you'd feel something in your mouth other than ooze. Because it's just ooze.
You're actually finishing the whole piece of toast. That's what's interesting about this one.
Well, one must be thorough when talking about food that's terrible to get such a certain je ne sais quoi.
Alright, what are we doing now, Chris?
Regretting all my decisions up to this point in life. We're going to see if it fries up, because something tells me it's not gonna. Whoop. Oh, yeah, babe. I do not envy the person who has to clean this up after we're done. Okay, clearly that was a mistake on every level. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. It all goes wrong from this point on.
I like how you're sectioning it off.
As one big disc of it, it wasn't going to be able to flip at all. It's not like frying an egg. Well, maybe the complete lack of textures go in its favour when it can just flip it over and a la head over. Oh, that's so much worse! Oh no, what's happening? Oh. Christ. From 3 3 down to 1 again as you mix it up onto the thing. That was 3 pieces just then, and now it is not. It's not going to solidify, is it, at all? There's no chance this is going to be a single piece by then, is it?
I will say this, from an outsider's point of view, it smells better cooked already.
Oh yeah, it's a lovely shade of chartreuse as well, for some reason. It's not good, it doesn't look hot, but I reckon it's going to be the hottest thing you'll ever put in your mouth.
Like magma?
Like magma. And not only am I going to get the terrible flavour of it, I'm going to burn myself, so then other foods will not be as enjoyable for the next couple of days. What a delightful noise it makes. Alrighty, once more, get a bit of bread. Oh, that's the business. That's really good. Oh no, that I'd eat. It's salty as hell, but you need to put in something, but that's palatable.
So cooked, it's more enjoyable.
It's much more enjoyable, Jordan. Thank you for asking. Look, clearly we gave it a bum run by eating it straight from the can. Bit too much butter, but you got to cut through the flavour.
But you like the flavor.
I do. The butter makes everything better.
It's cooked canned mutton on toast you're eating now.
Mm-hmm. Well, bread.
Yep.
I'll do it the old sausage sang away. Oh no. Ooh, that's hot. Some sort of liquid's leaking out.
It's probably the grease, like the fatty.
Yep.
That's probably what the grit was.
Oh, I hope
It
not.
was
That makes
bits
it
of
so.
fat.
That makes it so much worse. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. So the flavour's improved, but I think the problem now is the bread, because that still has no texture whatsoever. At this day and age, throw it into like a soup or a stew. That's pre-made stew. Just dump it in with some extra veggies. That'd be tip top, but it's just not good. It's super salty. It definitely smells like cat food or some, it is what it is. It's canned meat, cat food, dog food.
Smells better cooked than it did.
It did. I agree. I give it that. It's prettier cooked too, because it's not nearly as.
It weirdly, the texture is reminiscent of like pulled pork.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
It has that very like desiccated meat. I mean, nothing is attractive when you sort of like push it around in a pan like that, really, because it's all slimy. But
yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
why does it taste like tuna? It's really salty.
Super salty.
Oh my god!
And it's like the cooking's like boiled. The cooking's like boiled some of the liquid away, so then all the salt just condensed straight back into the meat.
I mean, it's obviously like I can see why you would consider it palatable.
That with some potatoes.
Yeah.
That
Throw some onions in there.
Yeah.
Maybe some garlic. Don't need any more salt, that's for fucking sure.
Yeah.
But that's what, like 300% of your daily sodium?
Yeah, it would be good in a stew or something if I was cooking like a big meal of stew for some people. Throwing a couple of cans of that in with some stock, potatoes, stew vegetables, that'd be pretty good, I think.
There's like grease all over the plate. It's like solidified.
Already? Oh,
yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, do you want to have a look?
No, because I just put it in my body. Final thoughts. Don't eat it out of the can. It's pretty terrible. If people follow this, people will realise that my review and rating and, X over Y scale is pointless. But given forced to eat it, I'd eat it happily, if not forcefully. It's got a weird mouthfeel, so you need something to balance it out, like toast. That was pretty good. On the regular bread was pretty terrible. So I think the best combination will be cook both. Have toast and heated up / cooked canned mutton with a bit of butter. Because then it wasn't terrible, but it's still pretty bad.